So saucer swings. They are not something I remember being a thing when I was a kid, but they've definitely been gaining popularity in recent years, and for good reason. They give you the versatility of being able to get the thrill of swinging by yourself, but there's also room for you to hang out with your buddies as well. Today we're going to be talking about this. This is a 40-inch saucer swing from the brand Junglewell, and we're going to tell you whether or not that's a good place to start if you want to add a saucer swing to your home. To your home swing set. We'll find out if it Junglewell or Junglewell. So stay tuned. But real quick, what's up? I'm Jeff. Welcome back to the backyard. Finally, spring has arrived. We're back outside. This channel is Fun Size Adventures, where I like to help parents like you build some backyard fun for your own kids on a budget. We're going to start by unboxing. I will show you how to assemble it, and then I'll tell you what I like about it, what I don't like about it, show the kids using it, and then be sure to stay tuned to the end because I'm going to show you how you can save some money if you choose to buy. I thought it was going to land on my head. All right, so in the box, we've got the main part you sit on. We've got the pipes that make up the structure with this nice thick foam on them so that nobody gets hurt. We've got the swing ropes that have little carabiners to hook onto your swing set, which is what we're going to be using today to hook on our swing set, but it also comes with these straps if you need to throw it over a branch of a tree. First, place the swing mat on the ground or your work surface with the design side facing up. Insert the curved frames of the swing into the 4 different sleeves and make sure that you're aligning them so that the narrow ends line up with the wider ends. But don't insert them into each other yet until you have all 4 in there. And then once they're all in the sleeves, you can insert the sockets. It helps to start with 2 opposite sides and then do the remaining 2 afterwards. Next, you're going to separate your 2 swing straps. You're going to take these and go through the hole in the top of this Velcro thing, and then this is going to go down into the holes between the 2 pipes. Then you want to take the other end and you're going to put that into an adjacent one. You're going to want to make sure not only is that adjacent, but it's also on the same side as the only difference on anything is the logo here. That doesn't really matter where that is. If you're OCD like me and you want it to be at either the front or the back, you're going to unattach one strap to this side, one strap to this side. Then you got this little bag of hardware and this little wrench. It has 4 nuts, 1 for each little eyelet bolt, and then it has 8 washers. And the instructions say to put 1 before the nut on the underside, but that means there's an extra 4 washers, which I think I was actually supposed to put 1 on top. So let's go back and do that and tighten this together. So that took about 15 minutes for me to put together while filming. Without filming, it would have taken about 10 probably. And that was with using this little stamped metal wrench that came with it. If you used a drill with a socket to get those nuts tightened, that would go much quicker. But it's nice to include that for people that might not have tools. If we are installing this on a tree, we'd take this, loop it over the tree branch, put it back into our locking carabiner there, and then boom, hang that from the tree branch. Same with the other side. We are not going to be doing it that way, so we're actually just going to be taking that strap fully off like that. And then this we're just going to clip up on our swing set where our other swings are. This is the saucer, excuse me, still getting over this cold. This is the saucer swing that we previously had hanging here. As you can see, this was a 45-inch one. This one's only 40-inch, so it's a little bit smaller, but not by much. All right, now this side I already adjusted. So this side I got to adjust. As you can see, I need to add a few inches there. So just take some of the slack from this loop, push it through there. Probably about that much. Let's see, then pull it through the lower loop here. A little bit tight. See how that looks. Oh, actually I have a little twist in the line there. All right. Lock those carabiners. Let's see. Whoop. There we go. Yep, always make sure you test things first before you let your kids get on them. Make sure they're nice and safe, and also so you can have some of the fun. Woo! All right, now they're all set up. Let's take a minute and go through some of the features that this saucer swing has that differentiates it from other ones, because I've reviewed and have several different saucer swings. Number one, there's 2 different main types of construction. You have the style that is more like a rope net that is a little bit, Pros of that one is that if it rains, there's just big holes in the rope that it falls through. Cons, it's a little bit more uncomfortable because it's just basically a net full of knots that you're laying down on. The rope is just wound around the poles at the edge, which is a little bit hard too. Meanwhile, this one has 900D Oxford fabric around the edge, which if you're like me, what does that mean? Unless you like manufacture textiles, how are you supposed to know? But apparently that's like one of the most high quality sorts of fabric that you can get. It's supposed to be waterproof. It's what they use to make luggage. It's what they use to make like several sorts of military grade things. I actually have a bounce house that's made out of this same stuff. So you know that it's high quality. And then the inner part is this like trampoline net style thing, which everybody has a trampoline net that's out most of the year, if not all the year. And, you know, they very rarely have problems. And that's good because I know that the water is going to seep right through that. I was worried that if the entire thing was fabric, it might pool, but that means the water is going to go right through. We're not going to have any trouble. Another thing I really like about this is that on the pipe around the edge, it's got nice thick foam around it. So if somebody gets bonked with this, it's going to hurt a lot less than some of the other saucer swings that I've had. As far as the rest of the construction, all the ropes and things, they look about the same as everything else that I've had, so I don't have any complaints there. No question they'll stand up in the long run. The straps to hang it to a swing set like this seem like they would work from a swing set that is about 6 feet high, where they connect up to probably about 7.5 feet high. This swing set is about 9 feet high. I have some chains extending it to make it reach that full length. And also the swing hangers on that beam up there are 28 inches apart, and that seems to line up perfectly with this. If you have like a normal swing spot, it's probably going to be a little bit tighter. It'll still work. The straps will just come in a little bit like this. I like that this comes in several different colorways. As you can see, I've got the camo colorway because my 4 boys just love anything camouflage. It comes in a few different colors and different patterns. You can find one that fits your backyard decor or that it gives your kid's favorite color or whatever. Or your favorite color, because they're kids. They'll change your favorite color next week. Get what makes you happy. So currently, as I record this, on Amazon, this saucer swing is about $50, which is the going rate for pretty much any brand saucer swing you can get. But if you go down in the description, I have a link along with a coupon code, which if you put that on Amazon, it'll save you 10% off your purchase of your saucer swing and save you a little bit of money, make it a little bit less expensive for you. And if you choose to buy, my channel will make a small commission at no cost to you, and that'll just help us keep making more fun videos like this. So, Jungle, well, there you go. Great saucer swing. Highly recommend it. If you want to get it, but you don't have a swing set of your own, you're thinking maybe you'll build one yourself, check out this video right here where I show you how I built this swing set here and all the little tiny costs that go into building a project like that. See you over in that video. Until next time, no matter what you're doing, get out there with your kids in your own backyard and have a fun-sized adventure of your own. My legs! My legs! I hate myself. Mwah.